Hey, the average Joe here. Hoping you're having a fantastic day today. Hey, today we're going to look at the load summary of equipment and then some of the duration and sizing of equipment. So here on the screen, we have a project built, an air handler, an airflow diagram, and the hydronic hot water and chilled water system. I happened to just come in and I imported my load program from a train trace file and then answered the questions and built this system. So let's just zoom in here. You'll see the spaces have terminal units, plus they have some unit heaters and some other equipment in there. So over here on my boiler, let's go down to it. I'm going to click on my large boiler. And under key data, you'll see that I have the total system load and then a rated efficiency. I'm going to come over to summary down and just look at the summary of all the loads. You'll see there's the 186,200 BTU, and you'll notice that the fan coils and terminal units and unit heaters and everything associated with the loads are broke down into the load and then the portion, so you kind of see where all the loads are in your building. And you'll notice the coil there, heating coil, and click on that. It'll just take me to that. My heating coil in my air handler has no load. So let me zoom in and just look at why. Well, it's because let's just highlight the return air temperatures and outside air there. Just a connector and then look at them here. So temperature, the return air is 72, right? The outside air is 14 degrees for heating. We're going to mix those portions of air for the 62, and the coil is not needed in that scenario because we can heat with the terminal unit and the heating devices that are in the space. So it's just nice to look at that summary and then kind of see what's going on in your system. The same is true on the chilled water or any other generation component. You can go to the load summary and look at the load summary. I'm on winter heating there, so let's just go to summer cooling. And you'll see everything broke down as well there, the different loads on that. So back to the heating system. That heating load, let's go back to winter heating. So we also have in there, if we go down natural gas, heating value. So that heating value obviously determines the cubic feet per hour of gas needed. And that value can actually be changed by just going to the general project properties. I clicked on the white screen and then going down to natural gas. You can change that heating value there. We have online help throughout the software just by grabbing that question mark and dropping it on something. It'll tell you what it's calculating or kind of help you put the necessary data in there that you need. So now we can have that, we see what our summary is. The other thing maybe just to look at here is each boiler you see is sized for that total load of the 186,000 BTUs. So I have redundant boilers there. I can always come in any component like the boilers there, B1 and B2, and say, you know what, I would like each one to be sized for 66%, for instance. So now the total load of the 50, if they were 50%, that'd be equal in the total load, but 66%. Now I have that extra additional capacity. If you want to oversize each boiler, you'll see that appear right there as well. Then I can also go over to, there's the boiler load, okay, and then I can come in here and look at a maximum pipe length. Let's say we're 220 feet, and based on the maximum pipe length and the load, we'll size my gas piping out to that boiler from the meter. Let me just highlight that as well and show that right here. Connector diameter. Anyway, just wanted to go over the load summaries with you today and see that you can see that on any generation device. Look at your load summaries, see how things are derated and increased on loads based on boiler efficiency or where you might be located. Hey, thanks for watching.